Greetings and welcome to Fright Night Flicks, where every night is Fright Night. I don't always get the chance to talk about television on this channel, but I generally think one of the best shows on TV right now is Industry. The BBC's and HBO's razor-sharp business thriller starring former Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington, as well as Marissa Arbella and my hurler from Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. With Industry's fourth season coming to a close, I decided to check out Harrington's latest horror outing, The Dreadful, which reunites him with his former Game of Thrones co-star, Sophie Turner. So, the big question is, was this long-awaited reunion a comfort return to genre storytelling, or should some reunions stay in the past? Well, here are my thoughts on The Dreadful.
There's no time to waste then, is there?
The film's biggest strength lie in its visuals. The cinematography clearly feels like the element the filmmakers cared about most, delivering some generally striking imagery throughout. The production design and costumes are surprisingly solid. I went into this expecting something that looks painfully cheap, but visually, The Dreadful actually stands out.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Unfortunately, the story is the complete opposite. It's easily the weakest aspect of the film. The characters feel bland, the plot feels almost non-existent, and there's no deeper thematic undertone to elevate the material beyond surface level. At times, it feels like the story was written around the shots they wanted rather than around an idea they actually wanted to explore.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Performance-wise, Kit Harington delivers the film's strongest work. He generally tries his best with what he's given, but there's only so much he can do with thin material. I was more disappointed in Marcia Gay Harden, whose performance feels surprisingly over the top for an Academy Award winner. As for Sophie Turner, well, she gives a fully committed performance. It's never quite escaped that familiar auteur style we've seen her before. And I have to admit, after watching Harrington and Turner play relatives in Game of Thrones, seeing them as a romantic partner here just feels wrong.
Weird.
Before I give you my final thoughts on The Dreadful, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our Netflix and follow us on social media so you don't miss a single scare. Have you seen The Dreadful? What did you think? Please let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to check out all my past videos on the channel. Now, back to the review.
No more distractions.
Overall, The Dreadful shines visually, with Kit Harington's performance standing out, but the weak story and even supporting performances from Harden and Turner hold it back. I can understand why this film is receiving mixed reviews, and if it weren't for those strong visuals, I'd probably like it far less. It's not painfully dreadful, pun intended, but it's definitely one of the weaker horror films I've seen so far this year in the 2026 horror lineup.
Gee, that's disappointing.
For me, The Dreadful gets a rating of a 5 out of 10 and a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you all for watching today's video. Join me next time when I cover American Psycho. But until then, stay spooky and remember, every night is Fright Night.